What's the difference between cold sores and herpes? And before we start, y'all see my...
Okay, no hate to the creator. They have some excellent points, and they are acknowledging the fact that cold sores are in fact a form of herpes, usually HSV1. They do have a bunch of things that are inaccurate, so I figured I would stick to this video and just correct them so they know better for the future. They don't spread it to a partner, and they don't keep spreading misinformation. So the first thing I want to touch upon is they mentioned that herpes can only pass if there is a sore present. That is not true. It can pass asymptomatically, meaning no signs or symptoms present during times of viral shedding or asymptomatic shedding. The problem with that is not everyone knows when they're asymptomatic shedding. Sometimes it has no signs or symptoms whatsoever. Sometimes it is accompanied by tingling in the skin, lower back and leg nerve pain, or itchiness in the skin. But that's something that your partner won't be able to see. That's something that you will personally feel. And sometimes it has no symptoms whatsoever, and it can be passed while this shedding is going on with no sores present. It's less likely to transmit than if you're having a full-fledged outbreak, but it is still transmissible. The other thing that he stated that was kind of inaccurate was that you can get it from sharing food. You can't get it from sharing food unless the person has an active outbreak right there. They rub the straw, the spoon, the fork, whatever it is, right on the mouth, and then immediately stick it in your mouth. Herpes kind of dies very quickly on surfaces, so you're really not likely to get it from eating or sharing towels or sharing vapes or joints or anything like that. Another thing they said was that HSV1 is cold sores, HSV2 is genital herpes. That is true in a lot of cases. However, HSV1 can also be passed to genitals through oral sex, and HSV1 and HSV2 can be interchangeably in locations depending on the person, meaning that you can have oral HSV2 and you can have genital HSV1. That's how I got my genital herpes, was from someone with a cold sore going down on me. We both did not know that cold sores could be passed below the belt. I was swabbed, and it is genital HSV1. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, well, once you get it on your genitals, isn't it called HSV2 then? No, it's still called HSV1. It goes by your blood test. Both strains show up differently in your blood. So I have genital HSV1. I have the same strain that people have cold sore-wise. I have it down below on my punani. So the number does not indicate the location. The number is just a separate thing for a blood test. But in general, most people with HSV2 have genital herpes. Most people with HSV1 do have oral herpes. But it can be interchanged, so I just want you to be aware of that. So you will disclose to your partners before going down on them, because you can pass that cold sore to genitals. But as always, we appreciate anybody with cold sores who acknowledges the fact that they are a form of herpes, they are a form of HSV, because a lot of people don't even do that. So kudos to you for understanding that and doing some research. I just figured this might help you out and point you in the right direction.